Hey everybody, welcome to Board Game Heaven. My name is Raymond, and in this video I'm going to do an unboxing of the Dreamlands expansion for Eldritch Horror by Fantasy Flight Games. So let's quickly take a look inside the box. So here's the Dreamlands expansion for Eldritch Horror, one of the big box expansions by Fantasy Flight Games. Has some really cool artwork of the Dreamlands on the cover. And on the back of the box, there is a bit of a text talking about what this expansion brings. You can see some of the components, new cards, new monsters, new portals, a new map even, a new board, some new investigators, etc. So let's open up the box. So what horrors hide inside this box? First of all, of course, as always, we have a Fantasy Flight booklet catalog. It's already the 2015, so this expansion is already a bit older, but I decided to track them to find a store which still had these expansions to complete my collection before they went out of print. So yeah, of course, all the titles that you probably know are in here. So, all right, we've got, of course, the rulebook, some extra rules here that you need to know when playing with this expansion, the expansion icon over there, the components listed, new cards, and how they work, what they do. Frequently asked questions and additional rules, optional rules even. And that's it. Okay. So then we have, the board is actually shrink wrapped. So let me open that up. And here it is, the new board, which you can put next to the main board. And that will give you new locations to discover in the Dreamlands. So you got, hey, you can go to the moon. That looks pretty interesting. The underworld, Ulthar, Dilathleen, Cellophase, Unknown Kadath, and the Enchanted Wood. All with their own cool illustrations. And here is a legend as well. All right, so we have that. Then we have the punch board, which is also shrink wrapped, but it's just the one, so I can show you everything that's here already. We have more of these tokens, investigation tokens, clue tokens, 8 more investigators with their standees, and some extra locations there, some portals, and of course, new monsters. Always nice to have some new monsters. On the back, this way around, their stats. So that's the punch board, and then the typical Fantasy Flight insert, and all the cards and everything are in Ziploc bags. So we get a deck of small cards, lots of big cards, the stands for the standees, and the new monsters and investigator cards. So let's just quickly take a look at those. So here is Atlach Nacha. That's pretty cool. The Dreamweaver. Atlach Nacha Awakens. We have Hypnos, the Lord of Sleep. And then we have Amanda Sharp, the Student. We've got Carolyn Fern, the Psychologist, Daryl Simmons, the Photographer, Gloria Goldberg, the Author, Kate Winthrop, the Scientist, Luke Robinson, the Dreamer, Vincent Lee, the Doctor, the Big Bone Saw, and William York, the Gravedigger. So I believe that's 8 new characters and 2 new great old ones. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and of course they all have their own decks of cards, which you are probably familiar with from the core game. So you have these stacks of cards for one of them that was Hypnos. These cards, and they are of course numbered, and they have this icon for this expansion. I have this Atlach Naga pack of cards as well. We have new location cards, so blue ones, we've got purple ones, green ones, so those are additional location cards to the ones in the core game and other expansions. That's why they also start with a higher number. And these, have I seen blue ones before? No, I don't think I have, because these do start at 1. So these are new to the Dreamlands. And of course, these cards as well. It's pretty cool. All right, won't show them all. It has to be a little bit of a surprise when you play this. And we have some more of these. All right, we have some more of these, which continue from those in other sets in the base game. We have more black ones. We have some Mythos cards. And actions. Oh, these are actually reference cards. And then we have these cards, which are also in some of the expansion. All right. And then we have these portals to different locations: Plateau of Langlos, Kokosa, the Future, the Abyss, etc. Those are pretty cool. We have those. I think these are different. Yes, these are still, again, cards for the Dreamwalker. And these as well. These are not in order, I see, because this starts at 1. So we have those. Where did this go? Oh, these are different, actually. Different decks. And then we have these. Let's see. Again, different ones. It's interesting. These 5 for all the different locations in the Dreamlands. I think, yep, this is the moon, underworld. Okay, that's pretty cool. So different decks. All right, and then we have this for the Dreamer and Atlach Naga. So I'll keep those apart as well, to sort all of these out. And we have these cards as well. Okay, so that's a whole bunch of new cards to add to your game. And the small cards, we have some unique assets, a whole bunch of unique assets. That's quite a stack. Then we have more unique assets. Okay, unique asset back. Oh, okay, back of the card. Okay, does that say that on this one as well? No, it doesn't. Well, we have these purple cards, these spells, right? So we have, let's see, 3 different sets of new spells. We have some conditions, I believe. Yes, conditions. So a whole bunch of new conditions to deal with. Some items here. There we go. All kinds of new items. And we have some new cards here. 4 of these, which are magical items. Interesting. All right. So 4 new of those as well. So those are all the cards that come in this expansion. And so that was my unboxing of the Dreamlands expansion for Eldritch Horror by Fantasy Flight Games. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you hit the bell icon, you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Board Game Heaven.